Alright, let's see here. Alright, stream's up, stream's working. Okay. Well, I have not streamed in quite a while. Last time I streamed was back when I first started playing it on PS5. Done a couple upgrades since then. A lot of hours have passed in game. Not a lot of hours have passed in real life, but that's fine. This is a very fun game. And I'm pretty addicted to it, though after setting up this facility, I might take a little break. But probably not. The factory must grow, after all. So, yeah, I'll give a little tour of the new factory. So this is the same place I started as my hub. It's been relatively the same place. There's my original copper, my original iron, and there's a couple new things. Upgraded my biofuel into just making liquid biofuel for the jetpack. I have a train station, got a bunch of tractor highways that bring stuff from different facilities. There's a power tower with a bunch of batteries in it. Here comes a train. But yeah, this is my facility. I like it a lot. But we're actually going to be going towards, kind of can see it there in the distance, with a little concrete. That's where we're going, Turbofuel. This highway right here connects to my quick-fire facility on the coast. I have another train, or a tractor that goes that way. You can see the truck, or I think a tractor, yeah, driving off to my quartz facility. And I have another over here. You can kind of see it. We're going to get closer to that side. That goes towards my steel facility. So yeah, I gotta make a little pit stop at the computer factory so that I can grab some empty canisters, which are going to be needed to start the whole process off. But so yeah, the distance over there, that's my steel facility, and we're going to take the hypertube to the computer factory. So this is the kind of the midway point between my main factory and the Turbofuel facility. Yeah, this big section of the back is all modular frames. I was experimenting with all the mergers and splitters. I was experimenting with load balancing versus manifold, which I've learned that load balancing is fun, but yeah, manifold is just so much easier. We're heading out to the computer facility, which is not very far. We're like already halfway there. We're gonna pick up the empty canisters, and then we're gonna go to the Turbofuel facility and start turning it on. I've set it up. Everything should be hooked up. Double checked it, triple checked it. All the conveyor belts are there. All the pipes are there. Only I'm missing is the empty canisters. So I'm going to be taking oil, turning it heavy oil residue, taking the same heavy oil residue, diluting it with water. You dilute it with packaged water, and to make diluted fuel, which is just fuel, but you just get more of it per oil, basically. It's the point of that. And then a good chunk of that is being, well, pretty much most of it. I think 675 of it is being used to make turbo fuel. The last 100, or the last 125 is when I just go for straight to generator. So anyways, this is my half-finished computer facility because I didn't want to use all my remaining power. I currently have 8,365. For consumption, I got about 3,000, but I think this facility is going to take quite a bit of that to turn on. I do have a decent backup. Yeah, 7,500 for an hour, so Should be good. Hopefully it doesn't take more than an hour. I don't think we're going to use all that anyways. But yeah, so I just set up a little temporary canister production thing. And that's it. We're off. Off to the next place, to turbo facility place. No, they'll say compacted coal, but to the compacted coal. Up the crazy ramp system I made. So as you see down here, there's some train tracks in the bottom level, top levels for trucks. It wasn't supposed to be like that. Actually, it was supposed to be bottom trucks. And if I ever needed trains of this direction, I would add trains. So I built the bottom layer first. But then it was late at night, and I decided I was building the train tracks out this way, like basically to the computer facility. And I just, for some reason, kept going and decided to build them all the way up to this facility. Even made a turnaround. Oh, there's one of the tractors that's taking sulfur to the facility, like a compacted coal facility. But anyways, so I built all these tracks, and then I get on the next day, and I'm like, why did I do that? This was supposed to be trucks. So then I just made a second layer on top. Eventually, I'm going to make it feel like a tunnel. You're going through a tunnel kind of a thing for the train. But according to the train, there's no point of even having it here. Though I do think eventually, when I get aluminum, there's bauxite in this direction, so we'll just use it for bauxite. But yeah, so we're almost there. Here's the coal facility. Kind of can see a little bit of it in the background, the Turbofuel. But I have a good view, so we'll be able to see the whole thing. So this is pulling coal from beneath it, and it's got two separate tractors bringing sulfur. One's pretty close by. The other one is, as you saw back there. Yeah, so all this is bringing all the sulfur in, combining with the coal, compacted coal. So we're doing 450 compacted coal per minute. And then that all goes down over here, heads off that way, which is where we're going to go. So let me grab the Explorer, and we're going to head out to that facility, the big Turbofuel facility. Here it is. Ta-da! That's half of it. So these are all the fuel generators that it's going to use. This side is Turbofuels. There's 3 over there for the remaining fuel. Oh, I actually do have to do one more thing, I just realized, but that's fine. That'll be quick. Yeah. This is where the train will eventually go, but I just built it so I do make sure I didn't conflict with any height of any of the fuel generators when I would build them. And it doesn't. So yeah, so this is my cluster. I try to make it organized, but then you get to this part, you're like, what the hell is going on here? And yeah, it's certainly an interesting setup. And I don't really know how to explain it all, but basically, the empty canisters are going to go here. I'll try to explain it as we go through it. So this is where we're going to be making packaged water. I've got the water extractors, got the empty canisters coming in. And I think this is the first thing we could turn on. So, oh, actually, real quick, get my stuff back. And then we're gonna go, I do have to build a scrapper. So, I mean, it's not the biggest deal right yet, but eventually I will have to scrap. It's like a precaution, basically, like, you know. I gotta move this forward. I'm always like super cautious about things ever getting backed up, so. I'm just gonna build this real quick. Good enough. Alright. Basically, 675. We're producing 800 fuel over there. 675 of it's being used by Turbofuel. The other 125 comes here. 120 of it goes to these fuel generators, so there's 5 left over. So I get 5 package fuel per minute left over. So it's going to fill this up, and when this fills up, then it will then, the idea, the overflow will then go to the shredder over there. The shredder over there is currently being used for what do you call it? Whatever the stuff that comes out of the heavy oil residue. I don't remember what that's called. It is called polymer resin. Yeah, so I'm just shredding polymer resin because it's not the point of this facility. So. I'll just set up precautionary. Very precautionary, because it's going to take a long time for 5 per minute to fill this thing up, but eventually it might need to be filled up. Alright, there we go. So we're set up. Now we're fully ready. Okay. So let's go turn on the first step of this, which hopefully I did it right. I think everything is disconnected besides, they're all separated. So like we're going to turn on just these and those. And when those build up, then we'll turn on those. Well, actually we can turn on oil at the same time. But we'll turn this on first. Let's see here. Okay. All yellows. Water's cooking on. Our little, whatever these things are called again, storage containers are distributing, and there we go, we have production. Packaged water. And packaged water comes around here. I have 2 lines, because we're making 800 per minute. I only have 480 belts, so I have to split them up. And these go up to here, up into all those. Now this is my oil side, so we can turn this on as well. So all the oil comes from just this little guy here. So let's turn that on. And I think I connect this thing right here. Where's the way? Oh, I should have shown the power. So I actually did write it down in case I forgot. But basically, the amount of power I originally had was, oh, this still says 8,365. After this facility is fully turned on, I should have, if I did my math correctly, 28,650. So this plant is going to take me from 8,000 to 28,000. So it produces it literally produces 20,250 power, with 18,750 of that being from turbo, and 1,500 being from fuel. So this will last me probably till nuclear, hopefully. I mean, and I'm only using one node as well. It's the nice thing about Turbofuel is it's super efficient for oil. And I'm all Mark 1 pipelines. So this is I'm using one normal node for 20,000 power. You know, one normal coal node, you're not getting anywhere near 20,000 power. Now I'm going to probably be consuming quite a bit more. It's already gone up like 1,300. So I'm going to be consuming probably about 2,000 to 3,000 of that. So still 17,000 net power. I consider that a good thing. All right, so heavy oil residue is being made. Polymer resin is coming out. Sweet. So I think these are all these. I'm not going to fill up until I connect them. All right, so I was going to let it back up, but I don't really care. I think these ones are already backed up, or I hooked something up wrong. Nope, they're just still spinning up. Oils, you know, liquids and all that. It's only for 2 hours. 30 minutes. So it just, yeah, should eventually fill them all up. Unless I hook something up wrong. That's another nice thing about. Yeah, so once this fills up, then that one will fill up, then that one will fill up, then that one will fill up, and then that one will fill up. And that one will probably never fill up, but it should at least get enough. And I guess it will fill up, because these already, when these cap out, then they'll fill up. That's kind of what I want to kind of do, if I can. Let all this stuff cap out. But yeah, next step will be turning on these, which will then take all that water, all that heavy oil residue, and give me some packaged fuel. Now, why did I do this crazy setup? I actually can explain it, because I remembered why now. I had forgotten when I first looked at it. But basically is every 3 packagers is 180, right? And 180 for the package, for the fuel specifically, perfectly goes into 8 refineries for turbofuel. So 3 pack, 180 fuel, 8 refineries for turbofuel. Now I am boosting all these, so it's only 4 per facility. Oh, there's my combated coal. I already loaded that early. So that's already all loaded up. I kept the power just to these so they would load up. So that's all done. But yeah, so 180 fuel divided by 22, or well, 45, but 22.5 is 8. So divided by 45 is 4. That's the reason I have it set up like that. So for whatever reason, I decided to load balance these. That's why there's this giant wall of conveyors. But as you see, as it goes down, it gets less and less and less. And then the top one here is the excess not being used. 125, 120 goes into those 2, 5 goes into that. But yeah. So let's go. I'm going to check and see if we are all backed up yet. Hopefully. Oops. If anyone wants to know where we are in the map, we are kind of close to the middle. The middle's like right here. that's basically where my bauxite I'm gonna probably pull from. I know there's some up there from previous runs of the game, and I guess I could turn this one off now. Oops. I want two, so I'm using it. And I don't know what this one is. I don't remember what some of these are. Some of these might be. Let's see. That's sulfur in. I think that's just the coal. That's oil. I don't know what that is. That might be sand, actually. No, this is sand. That's the cave that goes to sand. Anyways, looks like these are all backed up now. So that means that presumably this is full of oil. Full of oil. Perfect time. We'll check the other side to make sure they're all filled up, which they probably are. They produce quite a bit pretty quickly. Looks like, yes, they filled up. Alright, so let's start this up. Let's start our fuel production up. Augury, baby. There it is. There's the fuel. Now this little thing here is so I can get exactly, I think it's like 60, so 30, 30, and then 45, 15, yeah, because 15 plus. I don't remember why I did that. There was a reason, I think. Yeah, I don't remember why I did that, I'll be honest. I don't know if I did the calculation wrong. Oh well, we'll just hope it works. We'll hope it works. It's actually a very short trip because they're just gonna box all this up. So we'll let them fill the conveyor belts up, I suppose. Then we'll turn all of these on. Oh, actually, I don't want this to go yet. We're going to kill this for now. Yeah. I'll add that back once I get the fuel generators on. Is it not getting enough package fuel? Oh, I guess because I turned them on. Yeah, that's right. They weren't being loaded. So these will fill up and then... Yes, that one's full and then... It's one downfall of manifolds. You gotta wait till stuff fills up. That one's almost full. I never heard the noise these make. I just never paid attention to it. That's a lot of fuel, baby. So we can check our power drain. So max consumption still under production. So that's good. Well, probably won't be with the next. Well, these ones don't take that much. Packagers are pretty cheap. They're like 10 each. But between these two, yeah, they'll definitely be. Production will be over. Or not production. Max consumption will be over production, but I don't think consumption. We actually might be perfectly fine. Consumption might never go over production. But now my computer facility, half of it is actually making fuel. Well, a third of it's making fuel right now, so in preparation for this facility. So I might lose a little bit of power from that because I might repurpose that into other things. Which really the only thing I'd have to repurpose it to would be like smokeless powder. So I have rubber, or maybe some extra plastic as well. It is making some rubber from the polymer resin, but okay. So I think we're good. Hang on, we got three more. Three more to fill up. Those are all full. What was looking like? Oh, okay, so they're full, they're just not full on fuel. Oh, but that's the one that produces less. I might cheat. I might cheat for this one. Or just leave it. It doesn't need to be. Actually, what I could do is I could go grab the extras that were in here. I'm gonna call it. It's good enough. Let's turn this side on. Packagers on. There it goes. So now that's taking the fuel out of the canisters, sending the canisters back to the to be reused for production. Oh, I didn't realize I ran out of those. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I have any more. I might need some extra. We'll see. It looks like they are backed up, so I think we're okay. Actually, I didn't think about that. I thought that would be enough. But, I mean, now they're coming back around, so we should be okay. Completely forgot about the potential of running out of empty containers, canisters. But that's all going off. It's going to run out here in a second, so that's fine. Oh, maybe not. It's running out yet. It's got to fill the fuel lines up. I'm going to upgrade this guy. Actually, I think I originally connected it like over here, but that's fine. I'll connect it over here. Alright. I love how this game looks. It just looks so cool. Though, the reason why I always prefer this game over Factorio. I did play this game first, but... Those are yellow. I'm assuming those are probably yellow. Once these couple are yellow. Oh, they're all yellow? One's not yellow over there, but it's almost yellow. Oh, these are on? Wait, where are they connected to power? Oh, wait. Oh, because they're getting fuel. I didn't even think about that. So... Oh, that actually kind of sucks. I did not think about that at all. So that means I have to go and... Ugh. Damn. That sucks. So that means I actually have to go and disconnect all these. Alright, it won't be too long. Oops. Oh, it's R1. Sometimes I forget the buttons on controller. Yeah, we're just gonna disconnect all the power lines from the machines so that stuff can get built up. And then I'll turn these on. Which I guess kind of works, because then the ones in the back you could turn on first. There we go. Okay. Oh, so it does fill them up with fuel at least. So that's good. Even if they're not powered. Or maybe maybe not. I'm not sure how that works. Maybe they only filled up because they had power, or they were on for a little bit. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Once these guys stop. Alright, so they're backing up with fuel. So honestly, I'm gonna call it and say it's good. So let's turn on this side first. Turn that side on. So this is our max consumption. Yeah, so max consumption is about almost 1,000 over production, but because not all my facilities are running, I'm still under, my actual consumption is still under production. Cool. Alright. Oh yeah, check this side. This should be making Turbofuel, yay! Assuming is it... Oh, do I need to boost these? I might need to put a thing on these. I think that this little tiny... The hell? Jeez. I think that this little tiny... Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's just taking a little bit. I don't think that little tiny incline would matter, but... Are these getting? Oh, they are getting, okay. So they will load even before you connect power. That's cool. Good to note for future. You do not need to connect fuel generators for them to receive fuel. So basic rundown is Turbofuel is kind of nice in the sense that how much it produces. Okay, little dude, get on my way, please. Or big dude, I suppose. Is that, well, it's being produced 100%. But half of that, half of this amount, 18.75, I think, is exactly the amount needed to run a fully boosted fuel generator, which is kind of very convenient. And so, since I boosted them all, I can essentially do 2 fully boosted fuel generators for each of these. So there's 8 on that side, 7 on that side, so that's 30. So 15 times 2 is 30. So this side's got 2 rows of 8. This side's got a row of 8 and a row of 6. And that is a lot of power. 18,000 power to be exact. 18,750 or something like that. But to actually be exact. But yeah. There we go. So once these get hooked, filled up, then we can that one's full. That one's filling up. Let me turn them on and watch that power climb. Oh, so we could connect these then. Yeah. I can connect these now. This power pole doesn't even need to be here, I don't think. Yeah, I can delete that one now. Yeah, I just placed this one for so I could set it up. Alright, did not lose any consumption, so that's good. Are they all stopped? They all full? This sounds very quiet now. Very peaceful. Nope, it's still filling. Oh no, they're still going. Okay. They just don't give a lot of smoke off. Oh, they do up there, but not down here. Okay. I was looking at the wrong spot. Is that smoking? Looked like it was smoking. It doesn't look like it's smoking. That's strange. Huh. Weird visual bug. Alright. But, yeah, so for this facility. Yep. Just one normal. I still have a normal and a pier. And lots of water. So I'll definitely be using those at some point. They'll probably just be for normal fuel. Yeah, there's a Turbofuel facility. That one's getting less. Huh. I mean, they're all full, at least. But yeah, look at it. It's like the rest are full. That one's not. So it's the fourth one. So it's these guys. So what are they not getting? Packaged water is their shortcoming. Huh. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh man, why not? Are some of these not getting enough packages for them? That might be. Oh yeah, it's gonna eventually stop. I think. Oh, this one. I'm not getting enough. Alright, so I guess I have to get more packages. It's fine. It's fine for now, I think. Oh, I don't know of any way to like really quickly fix that without having to go all the way back. Yeah, there's an empty. I mean, yeah, they are going down too. And less and less. Yeah, that one's full. Oh, but it's not freezing. 100%. Oh yeah, so this is getting interesting. So that's got 100 of it just being wasted because it only needs so many per minute. But these ones are getting kind of struggling. I guess I can hook this part up now. Oh wait, no. I don't know. Alright, so these are finished. I'm gonna hook these guys up. Let's drop this up. 1,500 pounds. Now we got this thing up. I think. Unless these are both in production. Yeah. Okay. I think what we'll do is... Oh, no. Wait, wait. The empty canister problem. I'm just exemplifying. That's not good. Okay, definitely gonna need more canisters. Good think about that. That's what I'm doing. Oh, they're back. Okay, so fuel's backed up. So that means turbofuel's done. Okay. Yes. Alright, let's turn all these on. Alright, let's do the back row first. Oops. Yep, they're full. Look at it climb. We're gonna dwarf that consumption. The last line. The last. Well, I guess not the line. Yeah. 28,615. Was that the number I had said? I wrote it down. Yes, it is. There we go. So you got about 20,000 power to mess around with. Alright. Yep, that's the facility being set up. That was all I really wanted to stream at the moment. So thank you anybody who joined at any point. Mostly did this video for myself, for the future, or to show other people, so what the game is about. But yeah, so now I'm good to basically do finish my computer facility, set my manufacturing at the main base, and eventually finally complete these last two phase 3 parts. And head on to the future of annoying things like aluminum and stuff like that. That's a good spot to stop right here. Later, everybody. Once I remember how to stop it, I'll be honest. There we go.